For centuries, the ocean has held an irresistible allure, a vast, mysterious expanse that cradles life and harbors secrets. But there are places within its boundless blue where the veil between the known and unknown seems to thin. Places where the compass spins wildly, where radio signals fall silent, and where vessels and aircraft vanish without a trace, leaving behind only chilling whispers and an enduring, unsettling question. Tonight, we journey into one such place, a region synonymous with inexplicable disappearances, a maritime graveyard shrouded in myth and speculation. The Bermuda Triangle, from the southeastern tip of Florida, stretching south to Bermuda, and then west to Puerto Rico, lies an ill-defined and notorious expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. Its very name, the Bermuda Triangle, evokes images of lost ships, downed planes, and bewildered sailors confronting forces beyond human comprehension. For generations, tales of its perilous nature have been passed down, weaving a tapestry of fact, folklore, and terrifying coincidence. But what truly lies beneath the surface of these legendary disappearances? Is it a portal to another dimension, a lair for extraterrestrial beings, a maelstrom of natural phenomena, or simply a collection of unrelated tragedies amplified by the power of human imagination? Tonight, we will navigate the currents of history, sift through the evidence, and explore the myriad theories that attempt to unravel the enduring enigma of the Bermuda Triangle. Prepare to question what you think you know, and perhaps, to feel the cold touch of the unexplained. Our story begins not with a single event, but with a growing pattern, a collection of seemingly unrelated incidents that, over time, coalesced into a deeply unsettling narrative. While indigenous legends speak of restless spirits and malevolent forces within these waters long before European arrival, the modern legend of the Bermuda Triangle truly began to take shape in the mid-20th century. One of the most defining moments, often cited as the genesis of the triangle's notoriety, occurred on December 5, 1945. Flight 19. A squadron of 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers departed Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine navigation exercise. Led by an experienced pilot, Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, the flight was nearing its completion when something went terribly wrong. Communications became garbled, disoriented, Taylor reported. His compasses were malfunctioning, that he was unsure of his position, and that the ocean below looked wrong. Despite frantic efforts by ground control to guide them, the voices from Flight 19 grew increasingly desperate, then faded into silence. Neither the 5 Avengers nor the 14 airmen aboard were ever seen or heard from again. But the tragedy of Flight 19 did not end there. A Martin Mariner flying boat with a crew of 13 was dispatched to search for the missing bombers. Less than an hour into its search mission, the Mariner itself vanished, a fiery explosion reportedly seen by a nearby tanker. In the span of a single evening, 6 aircraft and 27 men had disappeared without a trace. This unprecedented loss, under seemingly calm conditions, ignited the spark of fear and speculation that would soon engulf the entire region. However, the disappearances predate Flight 19. To take the USS Cyclops, a massive collier for the U.S. Navy. In March of 1918, during World War I, it vanished en route from Brazil to Baltimore with 306 people on board. No distress signal, no wreckage, no bodies. It was one of the largest non-combat losses of life in U.S. Navy history, and its disappearance remains one of the Bermuda Triangle's most enduring mysteries. Then there was the SS Marine Sulphur Queen, a tanker carrying molten sulfur. In February 1963, it disappeared off the coast of Florida with 39 crew members. Again, no distress call, no debris, just silence. These are just a few of the more prominent cases among hundreds, perhaps thousands, reported over the years. The sheer volume of disappearances, coupled with the often baffling lack of wreckage or explanation, has fueled a cottage industry of theories, ranging from the mundane to the truly extraordinary. Let us explore some of the more conventional explanations first. The Bermuda Triangle is, geographically, a very busy region. It lies along a major shipping lane, experiencing immense maritime and air traffic with such high volumes. Statistically, more incidents are bound to occur here than in less frequented areas. Furthermore, the Caribbean basin is notorious for its volatile weather. Sudden, ferocious storms, known as microbursts or white squalls, can whip up with terrifying speed and intensity, generating colossal waves capable of overwhelming even large vessels. Hurricane season, from June to November, brings further challenges, with powerful tropical storms and hurricanes carving a path of destruction. Through these waters, could many of the disappearances simply be the unfortunate consequence of Mother Nature's raw power? Another widely discussed theory centers on the unique geographical features of the region. The Bermuda Triangle boasts some of the deepest ocean trenches in the world, including the Puerto Rico Trench, the deepest point in the Atlantic Ocean. These extreme depths make salvage operations incredibly difficult, often impossible. If a ship or plane were to go down in these areas, finding it would be like searching for a needle in a colossal haystack, further explaining the lack of wreckage. The Gulf Stream, a powerful and swift ocean current, also flows through the triangle. A swift-moving current could easily disperse debris or carry wreckage far from the site of a disappearance, making recovery efforts futile and leaving no trace for investigators. Beyond environmental factors, human error undeniably plays a role in many maritime and aviation accidents globally. Misnavigation, mechanical failures, structural fatigue, fires on board, even acts of piracy. These are all very real threats to any vessel or aircraft at sea. Could many of the Bermuda Triangle incidents simply be the tragic culmination of such human or mechanical shortcomings, perhaps exacerbated by the challenging conditions of the open ocean? However, for many, these conventional explanations simply don't suffice. They argue that the sheer number of inexplicable disappearances, often occurring in seemingly calm conditions, defies statistical probability and conventional wisdom. This leads us into the realm of the more unconventional and often more captivating theories. One of the most persistent and intriguing theories involves the presence of vast methane hydrate deposits on the ocean floor. Methane hydrates are ice-like compounds of methane and water that are stable under specific high-pressure, low-temperature conditions. If these deposits are disturbed, perhaps by an earthquake or shifting seabed, they can rapidly convert into gaseous methane. This sudden release of gas can drastically reduce the density of the water above it, causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink almost instantaneously, without time to send a distress signal. Imagine a ship suddenly finding itself in a sea of effervescent soda. It would simply plunge downwards. Similarly, if large plumes of methane gas were to rise into the atmosphere, they could potentially interfere with aircraft engines, leading to catastrophic failure. Scientific studies have shown evidence of such methane seeps in various parts of the world, and some researchers believe the Bermuda Triangle could be particularly susceptible to these methane burps. Another captivating theory points to electromagnetic anomalies. Pilots and sailors have reported compasses spinning erratically, navigation equipment malfunctioning, and strange light phenomena. Some speculate that the Bermuda Triangle is a region of unusual magnetic activity, perhaps due to geological features on the ocean floor or even undiscovered natural energy sources. These magnetic disturbances could disrupt navigation systems, leading vessels astray into perilous waters, or even directly causing equipment failures. Some proponents of this theory even suggest that such anomalies could disorient or incapacitate the crew, leading to a loss of control. And then, of course, there are the more sensational yet undeniably popular theories. The idea of extraterrestrial involvement, for instance, has long fascinated the public. Could the Bermuda Triangle be a base or a hunting ground for advanced alien civilizations? The inexplicable nature of some disappearances, the reported strange lights and unusual weather patterns, are sometimes cited as evidence of advanced technology at play. While highly speculative, this theory taps into our innate curiosity about life beyond Earth and the vast unknowns of the universe. Similarly, the concept of a wormhole or a portal to another dimension has been entertained. The suddenness of some disappearances, the utter lack of debris, and the reports of strange fogs or electronic fogs that disorient crews are sometimes interpreted as signs of vessels simply transitioning out of our reality. The idea that time and space could warp and fold in this region is a tantalizing, if scientifically unproven, thought. Even the remnants of the lost city of Atlantis have been invoked. Some believe that the advanced technology or power source of a submerged Atlantean civilization could be interfering with modern vessels, or perhaps that the city itself is somehow reclaiming those who venture too close. While firmly in the realm of myth and legend, It speaks to our desire to find an ancient, hidden power behind the modern mysteries. The enduring mystery of the Bermuda Triangle lies in its ability to defy simple explanation. For every conventional theory, there seems to be an anomaly that pushes the boundaries of logic. For every scientific hypothesis, there are first-hand accounts that verge on the paranormal. The truth, perhaps, is not a single grand revelation, but a complex tapestry woven from a multitude of factors. Unpredictable weather, navigational errors, human fallibility, and perhaps rare but potent natural phenomena that we are only just beginning to understand. What is undeniable is the profound impact the Bermuda Triangle has had on human consciousness. It has inspired countless books, films, and documentaries, capturing our imagination and reminding us of the vastness and mystery that still resides in our own world. IT stands as a testament to the fact that despite our technological advancements, despite our ability to map the deepest oceans and soar through the highest skies, there are still places on Earth that cling to their secrets, places that whisper tales of the vanished and challenge our every notion of reality. The legacy of the Bermuda Triangle is not just one of tragedy, but one of enduring curiosity. IT forces us to confront the limits of our knowledge and to acknowledge that there are forces, both natural and perhaps otherwise, that can humble even the most powerful of human endeavors as the sun sets over the shifting waters of the Atlantic, casting long shadows across the very region we have explored. The Bermuda Triangle remains. Its reputation, forged in the crucible of unexplained disappearances, continues to captivate and mystify. We have journeyed through the realms of scientific theory, historical accounts, and intriguing speculation. We have considered the fury of storms, the secrets of the deep, and the tantalizing possibility of the unknown. Yet, for all our investigations, for all our attempts to quantify and explain, the ultimate truth of the Bermuda Triangle may forever remain just beyond our grasp, a whispered secret carried on the ocean winds. Perhaps it is this very elusiveness, this enduring air of the unexplained, that truly defines the legend. For in a world increasingly charted and understood, the Bermuda Triangle serves as a potent reminder that some mysteries, indeed, prefer to remain unsolved, and perhaps that is precisely why its dark allure will continue to beckon us, forever drawing our gaze towards the horizon, where the known world gives way to the vast, enigmatic depths of the Bermuda Triangle.